when you read the fathers talking about sin, they're looking into themselves, and most of like the desert fathers hadn't committed a ton of murders. I mean, some had.
Right.
St. Moses, the Ethiopian, had committed some murders. Most of them have not committed plenty of varieties of fornication that were common in the ancient world, right? They hadn't actually committed that. But when they got in touch with their own sin and their own sinfulness, they realized the fact that they had done the things they had done meant that they were capable of all of those things. That all those things, no matter how horrible and no matter how little we want to think that we could ever be capable of that, we really are. And the proof of that is the things we have done. I've told this story once on an episode of Lord of Spirits, but and this is passed on from my dad. So when my dad was a kid, he was watching the Nuremberg trials because they were televised. So he's hearing about all these things, and he said to my grandfather, what do you think about all this? Right? This is horrible, right? All these things. What do you think about this? And my grandfather said, "There, but for the grace of God, go I." Which we
Wow.
usually use as an expression like, oh, something bad might happen to me, right? But the grace of God keeps these bad things from happening to me. But the way my grandfather used it was, if it weren't for God's grace, I could have done all of those things. To me, that kind of sums up this insight, right? Is
That makes a lot
yeah,
more sense. Yeah. Thank
yeah.
you.